There was this time where I felt this weird urge to go into this little shop that I like when I didn't really need anything from there. I just like kind of felt like going in there. So then when I did, and I got like a couple little rocks because it was a witchy store and I didn't know what else to buy. But there was this woman at the counter and we had like the classic little small talk that happens when you're buying something. So I asked her what she was going to be up to after work and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to be cooking for my daughter." I'm like, "Oh, how old is your daughter?" And then her tone kind of shifted and she seemed a little anxious and she told me like, "Oh, my daughter's 20. I'm cooking her fettuccine alfredo because that's kind of all she really likes." So then she was telling me about how her daughter, like, struggles with food. And I struggle with food. I have symptoms of ARFID, which is basically where every food is kind of an acquired taste, and certain tastes and textures, like, really are not good for my senses. Like, I have really big reactions in my body to stuff that I don't like. Like when I dislike a food or it's really unfamiliar to me, it's not just like, "Oh, I don't really want to eat this." It's more like, this is going to trigger my gag reflex and this is going to be like super uncomfortable for everyone in a way that I have no control over. So yeah, it's been this thing that I've like struggled with for my whole life. And then this random woman was telling me about her daughter and I'm like, "Oh, like, have you heard of ARFID?" And I tell her more about it and she starts like writing shit down, like, "Whoa, like I didn't know anything about this. Like this could be really helpful." And I ended up giving her all of this advice about it. And like this is just because I asked her stupid questions because I like bugging strangers. Like I'm not afraid of small talk anymore. And this has happened to me multiple times where if I hadn't asked a stupid question, like this person wouldn't have had information that I just happen to have as like who I am that really helps them in their life. And a lot of people avoid small talk because it's awkward, it feels fake. But if you get through that stage of it, you could end up really helping someone, they could end up really helping you. And just because you don't walk around making friends with every single person you talk to doesn't mean that it's not helpful to talk to people. It doesn't mean that it's not meaningful to talk to people. Even if it feels stupid at first, like it could end up being really cool. And if it doesn't, then that's just that time. Try next time. And social anxiety, like, I get that. That's fine. But if you avoid small talk just because you feel fake and you don't want to feel fake, like, you're not fake. Just get through the awkward part. That's just a stage of the interaction that could lead to something really cool.